This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That's going to be good for Chargers first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chargers have the first down. Motion man is Johnston.
31-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try and run for it, and he's going to have the Chargers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. On the move left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Chad
Ryland on now for the field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
Something amiss with the snap. This one is no good.
Nothing.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. No play fake. Herbert exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now a run on 1st down. Taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the
That's
play.
the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On play action. Now Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A short kick down to the 7.
Warren Sapp on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and
at
goal.
the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game.
It's now
Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, it pays off for a touchdown.
At their own 28-yard line.
Johnston on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down. the 45.
Complete to
First time they've looked his way tonight.
It's a gain of 17
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And the Chargers
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode.
And he will go all the way.
Johnston. Touchdown.
Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he stops at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Play by Trayvon Diggs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Mahomes now to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
Yards to go.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
14. First down, Chargers.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, here's Hall. Hall on first down and more. Breece Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead.
Chargers 7. Cam
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
On the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
33-yard line. Brings up third down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Chargers first down.
Now a give on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Herbert. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll check this one down to Patterson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing again, Herbert. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Motion man is Johnston. Ready. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need sharp plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Off the sideline, past the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
23 yards. First down, Chargers.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
They're trying to run for it with Hall. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. Now Mahomes. How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. A give left side. Here comes Hall. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down.
2 yards. Brings up.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. Good night from SoFi.
Here's a great look at an unmistakable venue. Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Cam Little to kick off.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from L.A. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he is on third and long. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. Hurts. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field.
Lost it on the hit. And the Ravens make the recovery. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do. And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Blown back, it's the handoff. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Chargers take over just shy of 40. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're
Cam Little to kick off.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Santa Clara. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Henry To'oTo'o on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 11.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 1. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another
10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
At the 32-yard
It's like a
line.
textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. We're trying to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. first carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Will Johnson up for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. First and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's to the right side and caught by Olsen. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 39 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown, Los Angeles. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Tyreek now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in.
Well, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, LA. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Chargers move out on top. 14-0.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Tyreek now to return it.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. There's a short one caught by Olsen. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To a tight end motioning left here. Play action now. It's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Into the air right away is Allen. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
He was tackled at the
Good yardage there on
46-yard
first
line.
down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. In motion is the tight end Gates. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A 7-yard gain.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Allen. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. And he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
At the 18-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Sheds off the tackle. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Cam Little to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Chase on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass out wide to Hall.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw here to Johnston. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Well, that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Bring it home, baby! 3 points are huge. Take that kick. Make that kick! Make that kick!
Get this point.
Please, we need it.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Check the kicker, guys. Give him some time.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught. Touchdown Raiders. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Chargers 10.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Running left, it's Hall. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on standing their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack!
They're going to try and throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Hall. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And check down, complete to Hall. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Play brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Underneath, he's got Olsen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Shoves him away. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Breece Hall.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, and it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Here's Allen.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A toss left side for Hall.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
35-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Greg Olsen, 65 yards. And the
it.